Hi everybody, so I want to give you guys all an update. I know it's been just about 2 weeks since I've done a video. I've been having personal issues I needed to get through. So, I am still currently working on Death Note, which is an ARC I received through it's an ebook ARC. It's by James Hunt. So far it's so good. It's just taking me a little while to get into it, because usually when I do read my ebooks, I have my daughter home. That's why I have ebooks. But other than that, I'm almost done with that, so hopefully. So, I finished Insurgent. My thoughts on this, I gave this a 4.5 because, honestly, I think I shouldn't have watched the movies before I read the books. But, I mean, there's so many different things in the book than there is in the movie. Like, they took so much out. Overall, it was still a good book, as you can tell. I also read Growing Things by Paul Tremblay. I've noticed with his books, it takes me a while just because I'm not used to the way he writes, the writing style. This has a whole bunch of different short stories, and I feel like with a lot of the short stories, he could have gone more in depth and maybe made it just a little bit longer so you understood more of what was going on. That was a good one. I am currently reading Sanctum by Madeline Rooks. I just realized I read that series totally and completely out of order. That's okay. I have started Children of Blood and Bone through my audio because I went and paid for Scribd, and I was just really wanting to read that since a lot of people have been reading it and just loving it. An example would be Books with Chloe. She just loved the books. And I have some book mail. These first two books I had to take out of the package because I was walking that day and I had to put it in my book bag. So the first one is Mission from Venus by Susan Plunkett. The synopsis says, the dark side has infiltrated many governments in much of the world of finance. The mission from Venus threatens their planned takeover of Earth. Failing a takeover, the Dark Lords will cause the planet's destruction through nuclear war to prevent Earth from ascending to the fourth dimension on the path of light. The volunteer wanderers are all that stand in the way. So it's sci-fi. Sounds pretty good to me. Another one was When Every Breath Becomes a Prayer, also by Susan Plunkett. I just love this cover. It looks so beautiful. Okay, the synopsis says, make sure, yeah. As a spiritual healer, I study and teach about concepts bright and beautiful, the soul, light, divinity, love, their inner planes, the matrix, unity, energy, and more. It's easy to intellectualize these ideas, reducing them to mental constructs. In this box, you can't scare us, but neither can they empower or guide us. In her amazing novel, When Every Breath Becomes a Prayer, Susan Plunkett employs textured and rich writing, poetry reeling, to follow the lives of several all-too-real characters who are able to integrate these truths in their life journeys. As they learn to follow their dreams, we too are able to peer around the corner into our own possible futures. As they embrace their sufferings, wringing the light from them, so do we. Plunkett expertly shows us how this curiosity called life is itself a spiritual gift. Oh, I didn't realize it had some poems into it, but it definitely sounds different than what I would normally read, but I was so happy to receive that. And, of course, hang on, I'm going to turn, oh, I can't turn this around, but mail. Yes, I opened it to make sure it was the book that I was thinking it was. So, it is called Servants of Man by Samuel J. Hannah. I was looking on NetGalley, which is another site you can get some ebook ARCs from, which I've received a lot from. And I noticed this was just written last year. And I guess it was one of the books that were requested a lot. So I'm happy I got this in a hard copy so I can actually take my notes, stuff. I mean, I've learned how to take notes through ebooks, so I'm annotating those. But it's nothing like annotating an actual book. Being able to, when you're reviewing it, being able to look back at everything you've bookmarked, you're highlighting, everything. I just love it. So, I was just thinking the other day, because I have so many regular books I'm going to have to, from the library that I'm going to read, I may just turn my February TBR into my March TBR, because I really want to read these. So one of the main books I really want to read is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, because I want to figure out if I really will enjoy her actual regular novels, not just her graphic novels. So I plan on reading this to see if I really like it. I'm hoping I do, because then if I do, I'm going to buy it. Probably through Thrift Books or Book Outlet. But so far I've been going through books. I've been in a reading slump, so hopefully I'll be able to get out of this reading slump and start reading the way I normally would. And I've also gotten some more books, which when I go through and literally restock this shelf, because this is, my TBRs are mainly just to clear this shelf, figure out what I want to keep and what I don't. I'll be getting another bookshelf and clearing this stuff out. But after I get through that, I'm going to restock it with the books in there. And my sweater is, I have a sweater over there on that tote. But I'll definitely take a video of me restocking my shelves and everything. I'm just slowly getting used to actually having bookshelves. So I'm trying to, this is not the way that they're going to be permanently with how they're organized, but so I'll probably be back on here by the end of the week, and hopefully I'll have more read for you guys. Hopefully. But sorry, I just woke up not that long ago. And hopefully I'll have some more book mail. One thing I do want to go through, though, is I have added more to my bullet journal. Okay, so I did get one of these, a little ruler to help. Favorite books. I started adding these little envelopes, so like people borrow a book. Like I have 2 people that have borrowed books, like, and they've had it for over a month, so I'm gonna get on them about that. But also library receipts to see what books I actually did take from the library, what I've read. Maybe since I was interested in these books before and I wasn't able to read them, I can get them again. But yep. I don't think I'm going to use that green again. But yep. I just added a little card that I got from eBay when I bought a book. This was the little card that we got in December. That was basically a sneak peek for January. This was the sneak peek for February. The little the spoiler card that we got. My ARC books, which I have expanded on. There's the February one. I've started using these. It's like a little thing. It's a magnetic thing, but I just take the papers out and cut them and add them to tell me what I need to do. Goals. This is calendar, TBR, books I've read so far, and books I'm about to finish. Okay, that's blank. I'm going to probably add some more there. Most anticipated releases, my book wish list so far, little doodles. This is my copies of ARCs I have. They're mainly ebooks. There's notes. March is for next month. This is a page for books to be read. Books read and their ratings. I haven't filled this out yet for most anticipated releases. There's to buy, to do, ARCs read, ARCs to read and review. I haven't added any more to that because I could possibly finish more than what I have already. And for April, I used an Easter theme since Easter's that month. As you can tell. So I've been using some stuff that you can use for scrapbooks. These were originally for scrapbooks. They work just as well. Just like a little blank page. I can do doodles. I can add more to it if I decide to. And that's how far I've gotten up to, is up to April. I'm starting to get a little bit better at these, so hopefully by next year I'll be able to do something better, but this is my first year doing it, but I think I'm doing pretty well. But that is all I wanted to show you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Like this video if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content, subscribe. But I'll be back to you by the end of the week. Bye.